Hello and welcome to another week of our favourite show on YouTube, a show that doesn't have a name. Let's go through last weekend firstly. Geez, you had a fat one.
We did. It was a good day. That's how it rolls, I suppose, isn't it, with this game? But the team's been racing very well leading up till Saturday. Our staff do a great job presenting these horses to the races. That's the main job, getting them there. And our stable seems to do it as well as, if not better, than any other stable. So we're very proud of that, and fortunately gave us a Group 2 winner and 2 Group 1 winners throughout Australia, as well as a host of very good placings. So great day.
Just to quickly touch on the 2 Group 1 winners, Sacred Falls. He
was breathtaking, really. He looked to be cluttered up in an awkward position. Needed a good turn of foot to get out of where he was, and wow, when he quickened, he left him standing. And it was a pretty good field. There was a good mix of young horses, 3-year-olds coming back as 4-year-olds, in form, weight for age horses as well. He beat them fair and square, so gee, he's going to have some future at Startland.
Fortella, one of the old favourites.
He sure is.
Pretty special, wasn't it?
Very special win. He tries so hard. He's just a greatly admired horse in the stable, and great Ross, Glenn Boss, haven't we turned him around?
Put him back on the map. Bossy thought it might be quite funny on Sunday morning on Racing Retro to mention the fact that he put Chris Waller on the map back in 2008, so we're now claiming that we've put Glenn Boss back on the map. So he lost his postcode there for a while. It
was the other jockey who was ringing up a couple of years back for rides.
Day Oliver put him back on the map.
We did. He did. We did.
Geez, it was good to get to work this morning, Chris morning.
Yeah.
Brand new Ballot Sportswear jackets.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't realise, the sponsorship of our show has become extremely competitive. We're now taking on a new clothing sponsor. In the process, we did have to knock back the likes of Tommy Hilfiger, Big George Armani. Who else wanted to sponsor us?
Ralph?
Yeah, that bloke, Ralph Lauren.
That's it.
What was the other bloke you used to wear?
I don't know.
Oh, Huggo Boss. He wanted to have a go too. We knocked him back. We're exclusively dressed with Valor now. You'll see us, all our suits, everything, all through the great sportswear company headed up by Matty Knight and the team.
Nah, suits are still Robbie Ingham.
Oh, suits are still Robbie Ingham, but all our other stuff that we wear, track work, mate, they've got the grouse jackets. I even stood in the shower last night and had a shower with this jacket on it. That's how waterproof it is. I come out, it wasn't even wet.
Righto.
Jump into Saturday. We'd love to go straight to Saturday at Sandown, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The fields still aren't out.
It's not 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What is the time? It's about 11:15.
The fields still aren't out.
Wednesday morning. Sydney's been out for a couple of hours.
Well, they were out at 9:38 AM. There's the time.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's disgraceful, but come on. What are they closing on Wednesday for? You might as well close them on Thursday. There's no excuse really, is it?
No, there's none.
No. Fields closed at 9 o'clock. Close them at 9 o'clock. Pick the marbles out of the drawer. Give everybody the field. Everyone can get organised.
Yeah. Race day.
Otherwise, you miss the YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say the name of the show, but we've got the name of the show.
No.
Got to speak up loud too, they say they can't hear us.
Yeah. Turn your hearing aid up.
Liam's going to get a microphone sometime. He was told to do it 10 weeks ago.
I'm waiting for Jerry to get back to me. I've been ringing him he doesn't answer more calls. We'll quickly touch on Sunday Caulfield Group 1 racing down there in the Sir Rupert Clark Stakes. Great initiative donating money to charities.
That field's
out.
They closed it at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So every horse is allocated to charity. If that horse comes first, second or third, they split the pool and donations to charity. I think it's run by the Bendigo Bank. I hope I've got that right. But whatever initiative, I think it's great. Bull points there, he's drawn 10 of 14.
He's going very well. Worked a treat. Saturday and Tuesday morning. Worked an absolute treat. Left-handed, so that's the Melbourne way. And it's got an awkward gate, barrier 10, but gee, I think it'll be hard to beat.
That's good. Also in on the day, I know the draws aren't out yet, but we should touch on them briefly. Amicus, should have won last start if it wasn't. She did win. First past the post. Craig Williams did his magic again in the room, but that's fair. It's the judge's call.
And she'll run well on Saturday, Liam. Sunday. Yeah. She's good filly.
Beyond Thankful also in.
Yeah, just struggling for a little bit of form, but the race looks to suit. He'll have a big weight, but it's a restricted race, and I'm sure he'll appreciate its drop back in grade.
Only 2 runners at Sandown on Saturday in the Harriet White listed 2400 metre event. Mullican stays down there after an outstanding win last night, Trade Commissioner.
Glenn Voss got him back into form, which was good to see. The horses worked well since, and Trade Commissioner probably out of form, it's fair to say. See how he goes over the 2400 metre journey. He's by Montjeur, shouldn't be a problem, should it?
No, wouldn't think so.
They'll be hard to beat.
Which one?
Both.
Okay, that's good. Saturday, Rosehill, back at home ground. Mixed fields. How many runners? 87 runners, so that's an increase on last Saturday's effort at Randwick. 2 runners in the second race, the Colin Stephen Quality over 1.5 miles, Successio and Multilateral.
Successio was scratched from last week to save him for this race. He looks well placed. Hugh Bowman, the way he's riding, the barrier draw won't mean anything. He'll slot him in somewhere. The horse is working well, looks terrific, be hard to beat.
Multilateral, Jimmy, stays at the same trip.
Yeah, basically. So I just think he over-raced the other day. He was just too keen, choked himself, well not choked himself, but pulled himself into the ground. No reason not to run, he's pulled up well. Barrier 3. Only instructions to Jimmy will be just to get him to switch off, do not move a muscle on him. He's got a great turn of foot, and over this distance, if he can settles, he'd be too good for them, if he settles.
Yeah, cool. Dynamic Rock in the Reginald Allen, listed fillies race. 1400 metres, dominant win last start.
Yeah, one for the Dynamic team. Handicap conditions for a 3-off fillies race, it's given her a great chance. I don't think she's a wet tracker by any stretch of the imagination, yet she won last start on a heavy track, so I'm hoping she can just improve a bit on top of the ground. Barrier 4, Tim Clark aboard, there's a lot to like about her. I think she's a great chance of picking up her connections, some black type.
Yep. Race 4, benchmark 85, 1900 metre, Grand Marshal. Barrier 1, 57, H. Bowman.
He's looking for further land, but to try and counteract that, he's put the blinkers on just to keep him nice and sharp, and that's a big contrast to what he's been having, which is the emuff, so it's a total change. Hopefully that'll just see him sprint, because it is a bit short of his best. Good draw, he'll like a good track if the weather holds through till Saturday.
And that's an important factor. He meets a couple of horses there that are noted sort of wet trackers, especially Worldwide, beat him last time.
I think he'll easily account for a couple of those.
Good stuff. Race 6. Shannon Stakes, Group 2, 3 runners. A couple of them, firstly, tougher than ever on the backup, and Villanova and Rugged Cross come out of that race at Newcastle.
Well, they're all afterthoughts, really. Rugged Cross come out of the hooked race where they just walked, and to be fair, he ran second after turning for home second. He's got a bad gait. Dead or slow track, he'd be right in with a great chance. On a good track, I'd be probably a little bit hesitant to put my money on him. Villanova, just need a fill-in race to get him up to 2,000 metres. We both thought he'd be a great chance at Newcastle, but they just walked. So forget that run. He could easily turn things around, but needs that run to get him up to 2,000 metres. Got a good gate in barrier 2. Tougher than ever. He's racing consistently. Just needs a little bit of... Yeah, just probably needs to apply himself a little bit better. He's knocking on the door, to say the least.
Race 7, Catkins in the Group 3, Golden Pendant. Set weights and penalties again.
She comes into the weight scale very well. 58 kilos, field of 12, good barrier, Hugh Bowman aboard. They have to improve to beat her, simple as that. She just got to hold her own, and she has. She's done a great job since last start. Work's been good. She'll appreciate the extra distance, and doesn't matter what track conditions for this girl. She's just as good, wet, heavy.
Caters for everything, doesn't she?
She sure does.
The last race, 3 runners, 1350. Amavacho, All Cerise and Murder of Crows. Murder of Crows first emergency, but you can certainly make a winning case for all 3 of these, I thought.
Yeah, definitely. All 3 are nice horses. Murder of Crows hasn't been suited by wet tracks. Plus, last start he missed the start. Came from an impossible position. Barrier 1, he'll jump in midfield, hopefully. Jimmy Cassidy aboard, he'll get him out to the best part of the track, or at least get him into the race at the right time, but obviously sweating on getting a start. But some of those horses drawn 17, 18, 9, or 17, 18, 16, will surely one of them will scratch and give us a start, giving us 3 genuine hopes, as you say. All Cerise, good run last start, almost got put over the fence at a vital stage. Distance will suit her, needs a good track. And Amavacho, he's a good horse this. Lost his way a little bit in Melbourne, didn't run bad, but
just didn't have a lot of things go his way, did he really?
He could bounce back. 3 good chances to end the day.
Beautiful. Without looking too far ahead, our Super Saturday week, Randwick, Epsom Day. Have you made any arrangements as to what you're running where yet? You don't lock them in completely, but
if I had a list, I could tell you.
Well, Boban obviously runs in the Epsom.
He'll run in the Epsom with the top weight of 58. We'll run, looking at running Royal Descent. We'll talk to Jerry Harvey and Claire Bird about her later today. We'll have He's Your Man running in the Epsom. Stick to the mile. I think he deserves a chance. He's got a good turn of foot on a good track. We can always step him up in distance. Later in the spring carnival, if you run him over 2400, and trying to find a race after the Metrop is hard, unless they win, of course. They go to the Caulfield Cup, so that keeps our options open there.
Lucky Chappie.
Lucky Chappie will run there, lightweight chance. Metrop probably going to run Janu off the back of his good Group 2 win the other day. Our Voodoo Prince has a chance of running there. He's back in Sydney. If he doesn't run there, it'll be the Craven Plate. Other ones? Winks, Bagman, great chance in the Metrop, dropping back to a handicap. Pinion, he's peaking at the right time. Put a little smile on the face when you mention his name. He's going terrific.
Brickhampton, after his good run in the Newcastle
back
Cup.
in form, second in the Newcastle Cup. He'll appreciate dropping to 52 kilos. Wow.
And Winks, you can't. The Flight Stakes, obviously, her run was really good the other day, and Miles going to suit her.
I'd be surprised if she didn't start favourite. Group 1 mile race will really suit. Yeah, and then there's a couple of 2-year-olds there likely to run. Be a good day for us. Hawkesbury
Run the Turnbull.
Running the Turnbull in Melbourne, that's the plan at this stage. Obviously we'll still keep options open, but he deserves to be down there running for some good prize money.
There you go. Gives you a wrap up. Enjoy your day Saturday. Semi-finals, rugby league, grand final AFL. It's a big weekend. We can't wait. See you at the sports.